sitting down with Stephen to pick a team, deciding tactics, that kind of thing?
As a Derry man, working with a team during the course of last season, obviously I was very proud. I had a pack on playing at a young age, and to be involved with such a successful year, working with Stephen and Paul Hegarty and Colin O'Neill, I was delighted. Obviously, a lot of the players that are at the football club were there from my time when I was playing also, and to be fair to them, the reaction that we got from them, considering I played a lot of my football with those guys and I'm the same age as some of those guys, just shows you how professional some of the players at the Brandywell are. Because to be fair, last year the guys worked really, really hard. But for me to be involved with a team last year, it was a tremendous. It was tremendous for me to be working with them. I enjoyed every single day.
That's good, because you actually brought on another question I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you as well. Again, being from a town and all the success of dealing with youth just here, the likes of pressure from families, friends for tickets, which was difficult to get for yourself even. You couldn't please everyone, and you couldn't sort them out. Was there a feeling of letting people down?
Last year it was very difficult because there were so many big games, and everybody was looking for tickets. You were getting phone calls. I had to turn my phone off the days of games just to make sure that you weren't getting tortured for tickets. But all in all, most of the people around the city they're genuine supporters. They want to pay to come to a match, and a lot of them, like I say, just want to go to the game. And if at times there was tickets going, we used to pass them out and about the family and that. But again, the atmosphere at the games last year that everybody generated, from the older generation to the younger generation of kids that's coming through, I think it was a testimony to the city in itself. No matter who came to the Brandywell or where the supporters went in Ireland or in Europe last year, they got great recognition, and people were delighted, and everybody spoke so highly. And that to me is a credit not only just to the supporters but to the actual city. It shows you the type of people that Derry have.
That's great. I'll go back to some of the games now, because there's a few of the questions that just follow sort of chronologically, you know. Start with Gothenburg. What's Gothenburg away, obviously? What's your personal memories of that game?
The thing I remember about Gothenburg is we've been trying for ages to get DVDs of Gothenburg, and we got one or two. But when we arrived in Gothenburg, we got another 3 or 4 DVDs of their games. And we arrived quite late, and myself and Stephen and Colin, Paul Hegarty came out the next day, myself, Stephen and Colin, we went to a hotel room, and I think it was at 12 o'clock at midnight, and we watched 3 games, which took us up to maybe 3:30 in the morning. And it was during watching them games that we realised we had a chance. We weren't going on them games thinking, if we get something here, we'll be doing well. We watched the videos and we realised that we have a chance of coming out here and getting a result. We watched 2 or 3 of their league games and 1 of their cup games. And to be fair, what we noticed about Gothenburg, they were a big, strong, physical side. But I think the style of play that we played with gave us a chance. And whenever we sat down with the boys the next day and we done a bit of video analysis and a team meeting, we showed them some of their weaknesses, showed them some of their strengths, with the big guy more out up front. And I think the guys came out of the meeting realising themselves that there was a chance that we could go out there and get a result. And thankfully, whenever we went, I remember David Ford had an outstanding night. Made 2 or 3 great saves, which you need your goalkeeper and your defenders playing. You need everybody playing well. But I think Fordy that night was superb, as the other 10, 11 players that played on the course of the night were. But I think we played really well. Killian obviously hit the bar, Hargey's goal with a header. Pizza had a chance later on. I think it was a result we thoroughly deserved. And again, credit to the players, they prepared very well for it. They conditioned themselves and they looked after themselves. Sometimes when you go on a trip, it's easy to get sidetracked. But the boys, they were very focused on getting a result. And full credit to them, it got the ball rolling.